At Lake Mead, created by the Hoover Dam, one can see and experience what it means when experts say the system is at the tipping point. Unprecedented and record low water levels in Lake Mead look like this. From where the water stood in 2008, Mead visitors now have to drive a kilometer farther before they can launch their boats. And there's only one boat ramp left open. A few years ago, there were 12. The marina, once a bustling hotspot for boaters and water sport enthusiasts, has more empty parking space now than ever before.
The impacts we're seeing from climate change are I think, most people agree, are happening quicker than we would have expected.
In Washington, D.C., the Department of the Interior and its Federal Bureau of Reclamation are alarmed. In an audio-only news conference, an assessment of what is now slugged a drought or water crisis and has become a top priority for the White House.
The Colorado River Basin is in its 23rd year of a historic drought. Both Lake Powell and Lake Mead, the two largest reservoirs in the United States, are at historically low levels, with a combined storage of 28% of their capacity. The system is approaching a tipping point, and without action, we cannot protect the system and the millions of Americans who rely on this critical resource.
Whoa! Big water!
No shortage of water in so-called Sin City. The lavish water fountain in front of Las Vegas' famous Hotel Bellagio is just one example. Water waste? Not so fast. Las Vegas, boomtown and self-declared entertainment capital of the world, is in fact top of the line when it comes to water recycling, preservation, and conservation.
Every city that relied on Colorado River water would do what Las Vegas has done. Our cities would be in a much better spot. Las Vegas has really been a leader when it comes to water conservation. So things like the pools you're looking at, like the big fountains in front of the Bellagio, that's recycled water.
And sprinklers irrigating golf courses or public parks? In Vegas, not a reason for any fuss. All water used is recycled, reused over and over again. In the city's suburbs, homeowners rip out the grass in their front and backyards and replace it with gravel or fake grass. Throughout the city's so-called non-functional turf grass is banned now. However, those measures alone are not enough to create change on a scale needed to prevent even worse drought and water shortages in the future.
The Bureau of Reclamation, who manages the system, is telling us we need to cut 2 to 4 million acre feet. So that's like 15 to 30% of how much water we use on the Colorado River needs to be cut immediately. So that's a lot of water. That's a big scale.
Making those perhaps painful but much needed changes is not a can-do any longer, but a must-do, experts say. Otherwise, it's feared the mighty Colorado River will be much more than a trickle, sooner rather than later.